Hi guys, it's Prime Film Studios. It's really weird being in front of the camera this time instead of behind the camera like I usually am. I'm going with Car Magazine and James Dennison to go film the new Volvo ES90. So I've got this lovely hotel with a very lovely view. It's quite hard to show you, but there's the airport. So I'm going to be showing you kind of like what it's like to film a launch event for a car publishing company / YouTube channel. So just some more behind the scenes kind of content. This is something that I don't think is really on YouTube, so I feel like people might be interested in seeing this kind of stuff. And yeah, let's go to Heathrow Airport. It is currently 6:15. The flight is at 10 till 8, so trying to get there a bit earlier to the airport just so I can get some breakfast, get some food, maybe edit a little bit. We'll see what timing is like. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this kind of content, and if you do, then I'll make some more, because I feel like it'd be quite cool to show you guys what it's like behind the scenes of the videos that you watch on YouTube. So make sure to also go watch the Car Magazine review of this video down in the description below. Obviously, that's where the main video will be. I won't be showing the main video here at all. So if you want to see the Volvo ES90 and all the cool things about it, go watch it down below. But yeah, I'll see you guys there. Hello, don't mind me, I'm getting BTS as well. Right.
Oh, is it behind the scenes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just get some nice exterior shots of the handles in. Try and get some shots of that right. Jesus, my voice. Can I get that big dome?
Yeah,
portable one? Yeah, the portable one. Try and light up the back a bit more because it's just a bit hard getting a shot of get a shot of that. I want to try and light up the back a bit more just to help with that badge.
Yeah, it's dependent.
Just don't want to get it obviously in
Reflection.
yeah, and get myself not to block the shadow. I think something like that.
Yeah, put the light tubes on the floor sometimes to just.
That's what I was maybe thinking, or even aim it at the floor to bounce it up.
Yeah, then we have another than this.
Oh, there's a better one for that. Just thinking, just because you can kind of see it here, reflecting really annoyingly.
Yeah, I know. This is better.
Yeah, I think that'll be better.
So we have put it here, maybe.
Maybe a bit dimmer.
Oh, it's 50%. Or is that still in the reflection?
No, I think that gets away the reflection. You can still see the logo because that's what I'm kind of trying to get, the ES90 badge.
Or we can get that already before.
Yeah. It's hard to say because now it's giving a weird shadow on it.
Yeah. But shall we try with the polyboard?
Bollywood?
Or if I hold it?
Maybe, just try and not get the camera in.
I can see the camera now, so maybe I'll need the reflection.
If you go the other side of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try with the tube first?
I think that's a lot better, yeah, holding like that. Just try and not get the camera in it.
Because you can see that light in the reflection.
Yeah. You can try and just see.
It's tricky to film a car.
It is, I know. Especially in the studio, when you're outdoors, you kind of go, okay, this is the sun, that's it. So it's not that bad. Especially for the Volvo logo itself, I think it should be fine. Yeah. Lovely.
You want to try the poly as well?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. You try everything.
Just try everything. The thing for me is I've not got really a time crunch because the presenter's not here, so all I just need to do is just get nice cinematic B-roll.
Either we fill everything with white, like this, if it's possible, or
No, it reflects, you can see it.
we'll turn that one off then.
I think it's, yeah. Can you just put it away? I just want to see if it actually is. Yeah, okay, that is helping a lot. There you go. All this for a badge. Lovely, thank you. There you go. Got there eventually. You try the ES badge again with that, maybe. If I go on this side.
So you're supposed to print someone else, right?
Yeah.
The one who's sick.
Yeah, he literally called me in the morning.
Oh, really?
He was in the airport, and he was like, and I could hear from his voice, he was like, literally how my voice just sounded there. It's like, oh, I don't feel that great. I was like, oh no. And I was like, thinking to myself, like, I'm in the airport lounge right now. Do I just go home? Like, what do I do? And he's like, no, just keep going. Like, we'll get some footage, and I'll just do a voiceover. So.
So you would like the reflection in the text, but not in the car. So it's.
Yeah, might need to move back a bit, I think. Try and like diffuse it more. You kind of got to fill it in.
I think that's quite nice.
Yeah. Can I quickly have that polyboard again just for the front badge? Might as well, whilst it's already out.
We have a bounce here that might be helping. We can show
Try both, yeah.
this can be good here, but it will be in shots.
Maybe.
Depends on how big.
I'm just trying to keep like really close up, like kind of like a dramatic shot of the Volvo badge.
Everything in that badge.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah, I know.
So you have this one. If you look at the front of the car,
Oh, I see. Yeah, right.
you can see here's on.
Okay. And then that one up there. If you go.
That one up there.
How does that look?
That one you will see in reflection. So it's.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I might be able to get away with it at that position.
That's on.
It's not that awful. Is that on? Yeah, I can't really see it.
You like the bounce as well?
You can try it. I'll do one shot like this. Alright, should we try a bounce and just see? Okay, yeah, keep it on. I'll see. Might as well just try everything.
You might see yourself, but it's.
Yeah, but. Should we try a bounce then? What the hell's going on?
I think this is hard to do.
Yeah.
Should I turn off this one?
Yeah. Oh, just turn it off. See?
I think it's a risk for you to be in the reflection.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And if you turn off the bounce, what does that change?
No, this is blocking it. So.
The bounce doesn't yet do much. Yeah. So try it with that.
If you do it a bit higher, maybe you get the Volvo in white.
Oh yeah. If you, yeah, something like that. I'm thinking. Oh, a bit up, a bit more up. How high up can you go before like something like that? Yeah, so fill in the whole circle. Yeah. Okay.
This was the best front we ever did.
Just using the bounce board. Right. Okay. That's good. You said there's a light on this side, right?
Yeah.
If you do, because I want to get a shot of the mirror.
So here you have that one.
That's good if you have it in the floor in shots, but if you're not going to see the floor, we can brighten it even more.
Yeah, maybe because I want to light up, get to bounce onto the mirror,
Yeah.
so it lights up the mirror like from the underneath.
So you can have a lot. Or
Yeah, because I think I'm gonna go like down low, like really low down, and kind of get a shot like that. Yeah.
do you want more light?
What does it look like? Let's find. If you do more now, and then if you go less,
20%.
a bit more. There you go. Yeah, keep it. I think 40 would be is perfect. Would I be able to get someone to like put a sheet on it and do like a grand reveal? Yeah, who's doing the honors and pulling it off?
Yeah. Should I hide in that?
It's up to you. Like, if you want to, I don't know if you want to be in the shot or not. Because I mean, like where I am now, you're not visible.
Oh, okay.
So, if you want to pull it towards that corner to over there, and then you won't be visible. Yeah. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect. Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's perfect. For the wheels, I'm thinking get that big dome, I think, to light up the wheel itself. Or maybe the tube, I don't know. I just don't want I don't like the reflections going into the tube from the tube.
Maybe if you're shooting from here.
Oh, what?
You want to shoot the wheel?
The wheel, yeah. I want to try and light up the wheel a bit more.
You see the
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe a bounce as well.
or maybe the bigger light.
Or that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
Try both. See what that looks like.
Don't reflect that much, but you just find a good angle.
Yeah, that's something like that, yeah. So I'll focus on the front ones to get some shots of it.
Depends on how much of the fender you're gonna see.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get barely much of the fender, so it's mainly just the front wheel. So I can try and get away with it. I'm more worried about my reflection. My shadows coming through. You kind of see it there. I'm gonna cast a shadow on it. Oh, sorry. Is this light on? The one here on the floor?
No.
If we turn that on as well, see how that looks. Can you turn it off again? And then on? Okay, yeah, keep it, yeah, somewhere around there, thank you. All right, I'll try and get some interior stuff now.
Interior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it locked?
Oh yeah, you need.
Yeah, get it unlocked, sweet. Right. I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't know what you say in Swedish.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, can we get one more?
3, 2, 1 is 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Now you learned something.
I mean, it's not too different from English, to be honest.
Okay, are you ready?
Yep, we're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Ah, perfect, thank you.
Super bra.
The only thing I know is like IKEA. Or was it Strömström? I can't pronounce. Surströmming, that's it.
Oh, have you tried that?
No, but I'm from Lithuania, so herring is like normal for us as well.
Okay.
So I can imagine like, but I know how much herring stinks, so I already know how what it smells.
I actually only tried it 2 times, and I
2 times, then you feel it again.
I was about to say, you ate it once then and went, actually, I'll get it again.
I was thinking the first time maybe I failed. I maybe didn't put on something that I needed. Are you gonna film me in the front of the car?
Yeah, right now. I'm just gonna,
We have another light, so we can light from 2 different sides.
yeah, I'm just gonna, I wanna get inside and just change the screen or something a bit nicer. Yeah, that's actually quite good there. That's what I'm thinking. If I, there you go. And then if you close that door with the window open, I'm gonna try and not mess up the interior. Trying to get like a nice screen or something for it.
Yeah, the factory is nice.
Maybe zoom out a bit. There you go. See all the congestion around here. Okay.
Jaha, vilket håll? What way are you?
From here in.
Ah, okay. Maybe you don't really need this one.
No, not really, no. Unless it's like here, next to me.
Maybe we should have the soft from you and the hard from
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, that makes a bit more sense, yeah. Switch. We'll get there eventually. There you go. If you can turn this one down a bit.
80, 60.
40?
They're born on 40.
Can you quickly turn it off or do you have to spin it off? Just want to see what difference it's making. Turn it on.
Jaha, nu är vi.
Okay, yeah. And then the hard one, if you just turn that off quickly, I just want to see what it's doing. And turn it back on.
40%.
Turn it off again. And then back on. Yeah, that's quite good actually, that. Yeah, that's quite nice. Just gives it a nice little shine on the badge.
Hello guys, this is Dom from the future here, just doing a little voiceover because I decided to go into full focus mode. But just want to explain kind of my whole thought process of just this whole section and what I'm thinking. So I'm just trying to get some nice generic shots of the steering wheel and the screen to put in the video. And I'm moving in from doing a bit of a close-up, and now I'm just kind of moving back and doing a bit more of like a further away shot. It's a bit more of like a medium long shot. I don't know exactly what you'd say because it's quite hard to define this, but yeah, just getting some different kind of angles and distances from the steering wheel and the screen. Now I'm going to open the window and close the door and try and get a shot of the steering wheel and the screen from the window in. This is usually quite a nice shot because it gets a lot of foreground to try and kind of focus the audience's eyes on the steering wheel and the screen. So just a different kind of shot. And now I'm going to be moving into the rear to get a shot from the rear into the front. Luckily, this car's actually got a lot of legroom in the back, so getting this kind of shot is actually really easy because some cars you do struggle with getting this kind of shot. But as you can see here, I'm just setting up the camera, and then I'm just going to be doing a nice little pan from the left to the right of basically wherever I can of the interior. So the steering wheel, the screens, the instrument cluster, just trying to get everything as like a nice little generic cinematic kind of panning shot between the two. As you can see in this bit, I'm just showing off a bit more of the screen.
Oh, there's a bunch of space back there. Could we switch the lights over? So that on that side.
So now I just ask the guys to move the lights around so that we can do the exact same shots of the interior but from the passenger side. It's just nice to get a different kind of variety of a shot and just change it out for the video.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe.
Anything I'm thinking of?
Maybe too big reflection in the.
Yeah, that's what in the instrument cluster. I don't know if it's from. Can you, if you turn off that light? Yeah, it's from that. Can you turn that down, that light?
You think you have to move?
Or maybe move it. Do you wanna? Like, if you angle it more, like to, so if you go to your right and angle it more in, something like that.
Yeah.
If you turn it off, just want to see what it's doing. Turn it back on. If you turn it down a bit, the brightness. What's that? What brightness? Okay. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. Yes.
And this is actually a quite cool shot that I accidentally happened, which is a out of focus, into focus interior shot. Just a nice little cinematic shot to include in the video. So as I was filming the interior, I noticed the Bowers and Wilkinson little tweeter thing in the middle of the dash. So I decided to try and get in and get a nice little close-up shot of that.
Jump and get a shot of the Harman Kardon tweeter.
Not Harman Kardon, it's Bowers and Wilkinson.
The issue I'm having now is I want to go at a higher f-stop to get more stuff in focus. But it's also so dark in here that getting a higher f-stop is quite hard. So I'm at f2 now, and I'm just barely exposing correctly. But some stuff is going out of focus, so it's not fun. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, perfect.
And again, just getting another variety of the interior shot. This time I'm panning in and out to try and get a nice little kind of like zooming in effect. Again, different kind of shot to add some variety for the video.
Perfect. Okay. Try and get rear shots on the rear seats. So I think something similar will work, but just. I'll quickly open.
I've sometimes opened this one to get backlight, but
Maybe
no.
we can have a see what it looks like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open the windows in the rear, just to help with the lighting. That's a good question. The rear seats are the worst to shoot. So I'll start from this side. That's, yeah. Maybe, I was about to say, yeah, what if you put the hard at the front, going through the front windscreen?
If there's no person in, we also have these light tubes that we can have inside, yeah?
Maybe. Just maybe, yeah, for the rear seats, because if you put the hard light here, up front here, and face the hard light in through the front window.
Yeah. No.
No, it's all good.
He's an amateur.
I could tell when he's tried to ride it. There you go. If you go like directly in front, I'm thinking. Straight in, yeah. If you turn it off quickly, and then back on, yeah, I like that. And then a tube light in the middle for the rear seats. And then when I do the front seats, we can take that tube light out. I was about to say, do you guys have a way to stick on it? But no, just get him to stay there. If you turn it off quickly, just want to see what it does. And then back at there. If you do like 25%, I'd say. Yeah, there you go, that looks a bit more natural. God damn, can we just like remove this door?
Yeah, you can. For like
Huh?
it's a 5-minute job.
What, can you actually?
Yeah, you will do it.
What, remove the doors? It's not a bad idea.
You like?
I think so, because the door's just getting away from the rear seats. I'll say it as a joke.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Or to remove the rear doors. I said,
Yeah, we could do that.
I said it as a joke. I didn't know you guys can actually do it. I mean, sure, I'll take that.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, just because it's just in the way for the rear seats. I just can't get. I said it as a joke. I was just like joking about it. It's like, yeah, we could do that. I was like, what?
Nope.
No. Ah.
It was a joke.
Damn it. I wish. What a shame. I'll do the front seats then instead.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to show the heads-up display. Yeah, you can close the door. I'll get a shot from here with the door in the way. Can you raise that up?
Here, or maybe that's bad.
No, the pillar's in the way and it gives a shadow. But if you can get from that angle and then raise it up more.
So what we got on this stand, we can change if you need to.
If you turn it off quickly, I just want to see where's the shadow going down to. And then turn it back on. Okay, if you turn it down, yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Just try and get it to diffuse in with the bottom. Why is it so quiet now? Apparently. I felt so awkward. I'm just here, like everyone's watching me and quiet. I'm like, what the?
You didn't know Swedes pray on Fridays?
Oh, yeah, it's just past 2. You're not wrong there.
We can keep talking about the movie business in Gothenburg.
I'm guessing is that where you guys do more movies than cars?
Yeah.
Is there a way to get the heads-up display working? Is that working on this variant? The heads-up display in front of the steering wheel?
Oh, I don't think it's working on the show car.
No? 'Cause I can see it's there, but I don't know if it works on this model.
Yes, it's on.
Okay, yeah, perfect. I'll try and get a shot of that. Try, being the key word. Can we move the hard light or turn it off and move out of the way? See if I can try and get a shot of the heads-up display. Please work. Oh, yes. Oh, I don't know, I'm gonna be able to get a shot of this. Yes, yeah. Mr. Hand model.
Do you want me to lean to one side?
Not too fast, to be honest, because obviously no one knows what James was wearing, so you can kind of get away with acting like him. Yeah, okay, whenever, actually.
Do you want me to just play around with the screen?
Yeah, literally go through. Is there anything that you know that's specific to this ES with the screen?
No, as far as I'm aware, it's exactly the same as the
Okay,
EX90.
okay, because I was just making sure that's not something specific that James might want to bring up. Right, whenever you're ready, just go for it, play with it.
Just thinking there wasn't anything exciting in here, which is a shame because there usually is.
Oh, like the sound stages and all that, yeah.
But that's a bit of a shame because it's not on there.
That's fine. I don't know what's happening to my voice. I think that'll be. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll call you back if I need another one.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
I like the rear seats. Actually got space back here.
I do like the electrochromatic roof. I know they're not new, but I still think they're quite cool.
Oh, 100%. It's definitely one of those also, like, if you bring passengers in the back and you go, look what I can do.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, ooh.
Because if you've got a blind, it's another mechanical thing.
Yeah,
It doesn't, and the blinds are never that quick.
no,
Also, if you've got a blind, you've got to have the space for the motors and everything else.
Yeah.
The roof panel is smaller.
massive.
So
Yeah.
this is being a glass roof. This enables it to be bigger because it hasn't got a blind.
Oh, so it keeps the safety and everything.
Yeah.
That's quite good then. Can I get the light here on the door? Just want to get a shot of that Bowens Wilkinson speaker.
So after looking through the script, I realised I needed some more shots of the stereo system, which is Bowers and Wilkinson, which I got wrong before, saying it was Hum Cardon. Sorry, Bowers Wilkinson. So here I'm just setting up the camera again and going to be trying to get a nice little close-up shot of the... Don't know exactly what this speaker is called, but the door speaker, which shows the Bowers and Wilkinson logo. It's quite a nice shot there.
Okay. Can you check something? Because apparently on James's script it says there's like an Abbey Road mode for the audio.
So there will be, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not in the cars yet.
Yet,
So,
okay.
We announced it with the EX90.
Right,
Gonna
I see.
be added by an over-the-air software update.
Okay.
That'll be in the middle of the year, so it's not on this car.
Yeah, because I was just wondering about, because I saw it in the script and went, look.
That's why I was looking at the sound modes to see if,
Yeah.
although the app wouldn't be, although the functionality isn't there yet, I wonder whether there'll be something that would preview it or.
Something to show it, yeah.
But there wasn't. So.
I'll just show the EQ menu or something in the video and people will get the idea. Right, that's it for the lighting. How much more time have I got? Yeah, you can put the lights away now. I'm just going to get some more generic outside shots and that's it. Could I get the door handles in again? Cheers. Thank you. I feel like I'm a pain for you guys, like asking you to do all this.
dusty top.
Perfect.
top.
Thank you so much for the help as well.
No worries.
I feel like a dickhead or something, just asking you, like, do this, do that, do that.
No, this is our job.
I know, but I'm used to just being the one told to do everything, so it's weird, like, having to, like, be able to tell, like, oh, can you put the light here, can you put that there?
You're the boss.
Because I'm usually the one that's like, right, I've got to move the light here. Right. Like that.
You should enjoy it.
I know. It just feels weird because I'm just not used to it.
Do you want the bounce in the floor or do
No, because I mean, unless you do it like lightly, where it's not too bright on the floor.
we have a preset here?
I'll see what that.
Yeah, there's a little one. Nothing.
If you do it again. Can you turn it down a little bit, just so it's not too?
It's like 3%.
If you turn it off. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. If you keep it like on again, and then, yeah, perfect. Thank you. And then I'm guessing if you turn on the front one, how does it look? And then turn it off. On again. And then the rear one. Keep the rear one off, but I'll keep the front one on. And then that should be good enough for some like static shots. Let's have this one back on. Down a bit, maybe 30%? A little bit less? 25 something? 25? 25, sorry, percent. Yeah, I think that's gonna be nice. Just to put a bit more detail in it.
Just watch out for reflection.
Yeah, I can't see any off here, off the bat, but keep an eye out.
So I've decided to go into hyperfixation mode and just not talk anymore while trying to get these exterior statics of the car. These are more generic static stuff of the car, so they're nothing really too creative or amazing, but they're just nice generic stuff to just get for the video, to fill in some little B-roll sections. So here I'm trying to get the camera as low as I can to the ground, to get a little nice shot of the camera looking up towards the car. And this shot I actually ended up using as the Car Magazine Presents intro shot.
Well, there it is, the Volvo ES90. Lovely.
So again, back to getting some more generic static shots of the car, this time from the passenger side. Just normal sweeping panning shots.
What a beautiful car, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys think in the comments, but I generally think this car is quite pretty. I don't know.
Very nice electric car. It's not got much time left, so I'm going to just try and get some nice static general shots of the car that I can use. Just fill in like blank spaces.
So we're now coming to the end of the time I had with the car. And this shoot, I had 2 hours with the car. But because James was actually sick for this shoot and was able to fly out to Sweden with me, it meant that the video was actually mainly voiceovers and B-roll. Well, actually, it was only voiceovers and B-roll. This meant that the whole 2 hours I spent just getting static stuff, cinematic shots, kind of experimenting with the car because I had actually a lot of time to kill. Normally with these kind of launch shoots, we actually spend about an hour-ish, maybe less, maybe more, getting piece to cameras with James as he talks about the car and talks about the features, and then the rest of the time is spent actually getting static shots of the car. So a lot of times you do actually end up using the press footage, which is right, but this time I was able to actually get a lot of my own footage to use, and just meant that I was able to be a bit more creative and have a bit more fun with shooting this car. As you'll see in a couple of minutes, as I'll be getting these kind of a bit more interesting creative shots instead of just the basic stuff.
Do a couple quick jump around shots and that should be it.
So now we're just going to get some more cinematic-y kind of jump around shots just to have a bit more fun. Again, I had time to kill. There wasn't much really I needed to get more. So I was just now jumping around the car, getting these kind of FPV shots of the car. Usually I actually don't do this for launches. This is a very rare occasion. Again, this was just because I had so much time to kill. Majority of the time I would be safe and just get some static stuff and then focus on piece of cameras with James. But again, James was in here, he was sick. So I was just having fun, being creative and getting these kind of wacky FPV shots where you kind of pan around the car and kind of twist the camera around. It's a fun kind of shot to get, and it's nice to just, you know, be creative on a shoot and just have fun with the camera and the equipment and get some more cinematic-y kind of, or so less cinematic-y, more like action-y kind of effects. But yeah, that's the end of my time with the ES90, and now we're going to be packing everything up, getting back onto the plane and flying back to the UK.
Right. I don't want to take the piss anymore with the time. I think so. Right, just landed back in the UK now. So obviously, as you saw, in the morning we flew off to Gothenburg, and now we're back in the evening. So just one day in Sweden. I would have liked to stay more, but that's just the job. I can't pick what days I'm out. I just got to take what I can take. So it was a lovely trip though. It's amazing to just go and experience another country, even if it's just seeing it at the airport and seeing it around town. And hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing us, like seeing what the behind the scenes of filming a video like that. Sorry for my words don't make sense. I'm very tired, as you can tell. I had to wake up at 5 AM and it is now, what time is it now? Just about to be 10 PM. I'm ready to go into that hotel room that I've got booked for me and just go to bed and sleep till tomorrow, where then I'll head back to the office, drop off the equipment, and then back home for the weekend. So hopefully you guys like this kind of content. If you do, I'll try and do it more often, because I feel like it'd be quite cool to show you guys what actually happens making the YouTube videos that you guys watch, talking about the latest car reviews and sometimes the older car reviews. So if you guys do enjoy this, let me know in the comments. Obviously like and subscribe, and I'll see that and I'll do it more often, because it's quite fun actually, just whilst traveling, to just take some clips here and there, stick the action camera onto my chest and just film behind the scenes POV stuff. I don't know if it looks good, hopefully it does, and just filming how I shoot the stuff that I shoot for Car Magazine, and hopefully hopefully it looks good, and then hopefully you guys can get an idea of what it's like to actually shoot those videos that you watch. I need bed. Right, thanks guys for watching. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe and like, and yeah, I'll see you hopefully guys in the next one if you guys like this. I've said like this way too many times. Bye!